going, everybody? Brooks and Drive Times here. So today I'm going to head up to Palm Beach and drive the Ferrari F8 Tributo. Pretty excited about doing that. First, I'm heading out to the gym, and then I'm going to swing by Lambeau Broward first, actually. My buddy Fred is there with his GT2 RS. It just upgraded the turbos. I'm going to bring out the 720S and try and instigate him to a race because we are heading to the track on Tuesday. So hopefully we can get those two cars out, head to the gym, and then head up to Palm Beach and check out the new F8, see what it's all about. Let's do it. Current garage station. We got the two Ford GTs, the Huracan, and the 720. We're taking out the 720 today. Let's give it a see what the cold start's all about. I came up here with Fred. I'm trying to instigate him to come run on Tuesday with this thing. It's got upgraded turbos. Now he just threw me the keys.
All right,
I'm gonna take it for a quick spin.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, let's see. All right, so I pulled up to Lambeau Broward where Fred was hanging out. He's getting ready to do a rally. He just chucked me the keys to the GT2 RS and says, give it a spin, let me know what you think. So here I am. Oh, this thing sounds incredible. So I'm just gonna give it a quick pull around the block, come back, give him back the keys. He's gonna head on his rally. Then I'll head up and do the F8. And then hopefully on Tuesday we get both this and the 720S out and give it a run. Let's do it. This thing's pretty insane with the pops and the bronze here. Damn, it sounds like little explosions coming out the back. Sounds like there's gunshots coming out the back. This car has the weirdest pops I've ever heard before. It sounds literally like gunshots. Let's see if I get it to do it again. I don't know if you can hear that. Hear that? This is insane. I'm here at Ferrari West Palm Beach, and I got the key to the brand new Ferrari F8 Tributo. I think that's how you say it. And if I got it wrong, so be it. Tributo, I don't even know. Anyways, I was invited out here to kind of check out the car and actually get a test drive. Of course, this is the successor to the 488 and the Pista. So I've gotten a ride in the Pista, got a lot of seat time in there. I actually got performance numbers in the Pista as well. This is actually Euro spec F8, but I'm gonna get a really good idea of where this car stands between the 488 and the Pista. Of course, this car's a lot less money than the Pista. Probably, when you look at the stickers when they actually come out, maybe over $150,000 less. But it has the same engine, and it probably only weighs a few pounds more when you actually compare the specs. And if you get some lightweight options in the F8, you might be able to get close to what that Pista weighs, and maybe be just as fast. Let's check out some of the stuff on this car, and then we're gonna take it out for a ride. And I'm gonna hook up exhaust microphone, cameras on the speedo, and we'll do some launch controls and just have some fun with this car. Let's check it out. All right, so interesting, when I took a look at this rear glass, it's actually not glass. You can see it's some kind of Lexan material, which actually saves a lot of weight. I don't know if it opens or not.
We were actually talking with a sales guy, and
that's
apparently
the front part. You don't think this opens at all?
No, I don't think so. Apparently this right here, it flexes quite a bit.
Yeah.
For what they're saying, it looks like they're not keep
found a button.
Oh, there we go.
It does open. There
it
you
does
go.
open.
Okay.
There you go.
So they're saying this flexes a little much and make.
Oh, fuck. Sauced.
All right.
Burn.
Damn it. So, no, do not get too close to the Ford. This exhaust tip part comes out pretty far. I just burned myself. I'm not going to call a Parker on that and have the paramedics come though.
So
this is the Pista motor, 710 horsepower. Basically, it's the same thing.
So the question.
Although I think the Pista's got a lot more carbon fiber back here.
Yeah.
A lot more decorative.
But I'm sure you can get that too as well.
Some options on this car, right?
Yeah. So the question really remains, is this better than getting a Pista?
Right.
If you're in the market for a Ferrari.
I think for 150,000 less, you know, this is going to sell really well. But we'll get some driving experiences and actually be able to compare it. So I think we need a little revving. What do you think?
Yeah.
Start it up? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Sounds pretty good.
So
is that on race mode?
Yeah, so we got wet, sport, race, and then CT off. And then if you hold this down, it goes into ESC off. I was trying to see if there was a difference in the flaps.
The interior is also a little bit different.
It's popping a little bit back there, yeah?
Not really.
Not much?
This is also, given that it's a Euro spec car, it's quieter.
A little more restrictive?
It's restrictive,
Right.
yeah. Let's go check out the interior. All right, so this is the interior. We got the optional screen, which is fantastic. I believe it's now touchscreen. Yep, it is. Look at that.
So that's optional over there.
Yep. You can see navigation. You can see
Performance.
performance. You can see what mode
Different modes are in here. Okay, so we got this button here, SCM. Then we got the transmission. There we go, race mode, CT
cool.
off mode, and ESC off mode, EDIF.
F1 track, and
That's pretty cool.
that is neat. And then we have, so you can kind of either go back through here, or you
Right.
can kind of switch the modes through here.
Gotcha.
So media, that's your GPS. Cool.
And over here, pretty basic, just your temperature controls. Pretty simple. Looks like that's the rear view camera. Press that.
They changed the stock
Parking
here.
Oh, there we go. That's the button we want.
Yeah, the
Launch
launch
control.
button. The launch button.
Go ahead and shut the door. Let's see if we can gauge launch mode.
Let's see. I wonder if it actually says something here.
So in the previous ones, you had to be in race mode. No, actually, you have to be in manual, and then hit launch. There we go. Oh, I just heard the valves open
that
up
opens,
too, right?
Yeah, that opened up.
Okay,
the
that's
valves.
interesting. So just so we know how to do it, you got to be in manual mode, first gear, CT off, press launch, and let's get a little video of the gauges here. I'm not going to launch it here, but let's see.
$3,000.
Ooh, sounds
You
good.
can, I can actually see it here. I don't even need to look at that.
Again, what does it say with their launch?
Let's see. No, it just shows $3,000.
Cool.
Very cool.
All right.
The interior is a little bit different though, right? Like it seems like this is a little bit different, the design of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of experience in these cars, but I mean, nice left
Neither do
dash.
I.
It's got some nice Alcantara pieces over here. Overall, the feeling is nice.
It's very
It
spacious.
doesn't have the shift lights up here.
It's
I
an
wonder
option.
if it shows up down. I wonder
an
where
option.
those show up down here.
Yeah, it's probably an
So-
option. But this screen, I think, is the must-have.
Yeah, it's probably like $5,000.
Probably.
Right?
We'll
We
look
got
at the
a
spec
USB
sheet.
plug in here. Little shelf back here, not too much. Nice view of the rear of the motor back there.
All right, go for it. You can definitely hear the valves opening
Yeah,
up.
the valves, when you press the launch button, you can hear
also
them open up.
You can also hear the turbos pulling out. Pretty cool.
You can't rev it in that mode because the valve's here, right?
With the valves open.
We can't get the valves open in neutral.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So you can't rev up the car while neutral.
correct. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's open the front. Check out the front a little bit. So this is also different. It's got the arrow. It's got some arrow through here. And when you open this up, you'll notice that the scoop kind of goes with it. So that's an interesting, kind of like the Pista, really. It's just a smaller scoop, so it steals a little bit of the cargo area, but you still got that cargo in there. Pretty cool.
So yeah, you can see right here, pulls the air straight up through the front here into here. Similar to the Pista, right? But just a lot smaller.
Smaller.
Yeah.
That's what I was
The
just
Pista has a much bigger opening slot there. But I don't know, it's a much fresher design than the Pista, more modern looking. I like the back too.
Yeah.
It looks jacked up right here. Look at this. That's
What do you mean jacked up?
Well, definitely I think this car needs to be lower. Look how much space you got right here, right? A full fist. That's way too much. All right, so we're in the Ferrari F8 Tributo. Is that how you say it?
Tributo.
Tributo with Anthony from Ferrari of Palm Beach. And look who's here. Wow. What's going on, huh? Well, you're in my car. Get out of here. Be nice to my car. Don't screw around. All right. Yeah. So pretty quiet inside. I know it has exhaust flaps, and right now we're in sport. I'm gonna put it in race mode. Where are we going, straight?
Yep, we're gonna stay
Okay.
straight here. Exhaust is really gonna change characteristics on this car above 5,000.
Yeah, I think, was that when the valves open?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And we got a bus. Let's move over a little bit here. So we got the Tesla trailing us because he's gonna get some rolling shots to see if we can get next to us. Up here he goes.
You're in manual now.
Manual mode right now. Will it shift for you when it does that?
Nope.
No?
Nope, you
So
can-
we'll attack the limiter, huh?
Yep, it'll attack the limiter. I've done that a couple times today.
Oh, wow. That kicks when you hit the shift there, for sure.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The transmission on this is very different from the 488.
Yeah.
Definitely way more similar to the Pista in terms of how the software is set up.
Okay. So what are you saying? The Pista is what, a little more aggressive? But that felt pretty good.
Yeah, no, this is they're very close.
Okay.
This is in terms of how aggressive it is.
Now, do you know the weight difference between the two cars?
Between which? The 488?
Between this and the Pista?
This and the Pista. The Pista's about 100 pounds less than
100
this.
pounds? Okay.
Yeah, because there's a 198-pound difference between
Okay.
the 488 and the Pista.
Gotcha.
And there's about an 88-pound difference between this and the 488.
Gotcha, okay. So nice to have that boost, because in the NA cars, you really got to rev it out, and this power just comes on immediately.
Yes, and there's minimal turbo lag.
No, it's very responsive, yeah. That's the thing, if you always notice when I don't know if you saw the video we did, Pista versus 720 out on the Nürburgring.
Yes.
Out on the Autobahn, actually, and that Pista jumped that every time. It was
Yeah.
just a little more responsive.
Yep. And I think that's translated really well into this car for a production vehicle.
Yeah.
And not special edition. This is it's pretty spectacular in terms of the response. Just gonna bend to the right.
Where's it going? Oh, I didn't press the launch button. No!
It's all right. We'll get more.
Amateur. I forgot you had to press the launch button. No, that's pretty smart. Tesla's giving us a hard time. Woof! The brakes give you a nice head rush, huh?
Absolutely.
Wow. See, that was better.
Yep.
Spun second. It feels really strong. That's a nice piece of road for sure.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, wow.
Like I said,
A little bit of spin in second, but not crazy. Enough to, I mean, it really puts you in your seat, right?
Absolutely.
Of course, you're. think?
It
Comes off hard, right?
It does really well for rear-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
Really well.
First of all, I ate a bunch of exhaust.
You were. I saw you how low you were, and I was gonna say, I don't think that's a good spot.
Oh man, I tried to like. Did not
It's
do it.
hilarious.
Okay, my- Alright, so that's a wrap of our Ferrari F8 Tributo experience. Tributo? Yeah. So what did you think?
I gotta say, I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you can definitely feel a lot more power than the 488.
Oh yeah, this thing's moving.
It moves pretty good. I'm very impressed with the way it launches.
Launch control's awesome. We did quite a few launches. Tiny bit of spin. Actually chirps second gear, which shows it's got a lot of power.
Right.
And it's pulling hard. I mean, this is a Euro spec, so we're not going to be able to release exact numbers.
Right.
But let's just say it's on the level of the Pista. Acceleration-wise, handling, obviously it's not as tight as the Pista because that's a race car, but I mean, nothing that you would be disappointed with driving around on the street. I mean, there were some nice sweepers we were taking, and it just held really well. Interior fit and finish is pretty amazing. This car's really well built.
This is a low spec, right?
This is a low spec? I don't know.
Not a lot of carbon. I mean,
not a lot of
carbon.
Yeah, it's
and
missing
stuff.
$30,000 of carbon interior.
Exactly.
You know that's not me anyway, so I don't mind it. So the big question is, actually, they got my name on the list here for one of these, but do I wait for the SF90?
I think we have.
What is the price of that car?
Nobody knows.
And we know this car starts at just under $300,000.
But it's basically this motor, tune up,
right,
with all-wheel drive, and hybrid.
I mean, that's everything I love in a car.
Check, check, check.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta wait. You gotta wait for that.
So, but if the price is in the $600,000-$700,000 range, then
this is not a bad alternative. I mean,
so what do you think? Should I trade the new 4 GT? Those are going for big money right now, close to $1 million. I've seen them trading at the auctions.
Yep.
And wait for an SF90, or I don't know. We'll see what else is coming out. McLaren might have some hybrids on the way. We don't know.
We don't know.
But this is definitely a step up over the 488. I think it's going to sell really well.
Oh, for sure.
And man, I hope maybe we can get to another one.
Yeah.
US spec where we can actually get and display those numbers for you. All I got to say is those are going to get in this car. Will not be disappointed. The car's very strong.
I agree.
Yeah.
And very impressive for this price point. And this category is pretty damn good.
Yeah, Ferrari's doing a really good job here. So there you go. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. That helps the channel. And of course, subscribe, and we'll keep the videos coming. Thanks a lot.
See you later.
All right, here to pick up Jimmy here. Dude, he's not wearing the Ferrari with the Mustang shirt, is he?
Ready to test drive some Ferraris?
Dude!
What?
You can't wear that shirt.
Why not?
No.
What's wrong with this shirt?
They're hooking us up with an F8.
But it's a Ferrari shirt.
No.
It matches.
Dude.
Come on.
We want to drive
I even got my
SF90?
red shoes.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Cool. All right.